ene matuni din say a Chelsea day. Chelsea are world champions. And a big congratulations and come every Chelsea fan because trophy we no imagine a sumbo and a muedu into a Chelsea fan no wajueni. Congratulations to Chelsea. We are talking about a Chelsea side akin. And yet just a win no munya here against PSG. Chelsea outplay PSG. Omo outclassy PSG and omsadi PSG cool school. Enra. Enti enye just a normal win say Chelsea ashe PSG 1 and 2. Wa outclassing no, wa outplay no, and osadi PSG sa cool school. Enu na enra yehu ye e wa agopama ne so no. Enti what's all the Chelsea for flowers at the mom. Now do more credit at the mom because the human no my no. Ken enye izo sa wo be she PSG a waje treble. Adwuma na enra Chelsea ye no memo obi amfa nse ne trim se efo. Chelsea ye adwuma den ano mutimi nya sa results na e wo se ye bo Chelsea abaso pay yi. Enra ken de me hu ni ye se. Me hu Chelsea team a omo ye well prepared. Chelsea team a hu se mentally omo ye tough. Physically no ma ho de no wosoro. Tactically na hu se Enzo Maresca e wosoro. So hu se Chelsea ba game ni mo ma prepare omo ho pay yi. Me hu Chelsea team na on level of seriousness no e wosoro. Chelsea team na players ne bo according to coach ni instruction. Chelsea team na players ne confidence no e wosoro. Di kama me Enzo Maresca. Ken. Enzo Maresca. And the technical team of Chelsea no. The game ne call here from minute 1 equals the last minute no. E ma minya e ya we say Enzo Maresca ne the technical team no asase atenase. Ano ma analyze PSG team no. Ano ma show mo strength. O ma hwe PSG for weakness. O ma show opportunity o betima nya wom. Any threats are PSG for no betima posi. Enti u steady Enzo Maresca ne team na o hwe game plan of Chelsea a. Un se Chelsea for analyze PSG team ni very well. Enti o mo shase plan ye MAP strategy a o betima execute a o betima dia stop PSG bobuku no. Any ade a Enzo Maresca ye. Enti the first 10 minutes enwa the first 10 minutes obi a no hwe game ni bia no se o ka no kra first 10 minutes no say game no de Chelsea be win se na wo doubt impokra the first 10 minutes ball na Chelsea ball the first 10 minutes no etwamfoni de kire say e Chelsea team a omamba se omo baba be suru PSG omo ba so baba be trophy no the first thing Chelsea kura ball ni nyina omo dominate PSG se Chelsea attack no me better than PSG Chelsea defending no me better than PSG Mama sha say free time at Chelsea attack. Chelsea attack here. Omo hu say the weakness of PSG on the left side. The left side of PSG no hu say weakness no. So the plan of Chelsea ni say time bia na be draw PSG for players no abomanim. Na ya creating space in between the lines. Reece James eno ma ne be bo mfimfin by anytime bia Chelsea be ball some be initiate attack no. Reece James operate as a deep right midfielder. Reece James operate as a deep right midfielder or dragging no invited Fabian Ruiz Pena. No atwena ball no nchen. Na Brante friend say Caicedo operate as a deep left midfielder. Ono so adwuma ne say obe drag Joao Neves aba nchen. The moment Reece James and Caicedo ebe drag Joao Neves. Ombe drag Fabian Ruiz Pena no. Na afi the PSG mfimfin no akoka Vitinha obo as the lone 6. Because Chelsea midfielders too no, I draw Joao Neves and Fabio Ruiz Pena. Enti eba akoka Vitinha as the lone space na create space at Chelsea po mfimfio. The next thing, obenya Robert Sanchez. Se onu be invited pressure. Robert Sanchez invited pressure. The only the PSG for press Dembele. So Robert Sanchez invited sa pressure. Na Dembele ekwa nanimpe. Na Robert Sanchez abo accurate long ball. The akwa the right side. Enti sa check picture where yakin. Wait na 35 seconds. You say game na say under 1 minute too. Na Robert Sanchez invited Dembele, Sebra. No ball, long ball. So that was the plan. Or repeat it sadie no. The moment Albon said Robert Sanchez ebebo long ball, the next thing Albon one here say, Ubehu Malo Gusto say all free the right side of defense. Na Malo Gusto aye overlapping. Obe kwenenim. The moment Malo Gusto be join the attack no, obe fly over the wide area. Obe stretch PSG bobo kuno. And we provide verticality and a width. And the time biano about the right side, a player or run a provide some width no the right side. Malu Gusto. the moment Malo Gusto be sadie no na etimi ama Kopama movie aba inside no when any freedom open because Kopama enye obi a on person ogina 10-10 wo so Malo Gusto overlap pepe Kopama move inside but baby am ni Chelsea team ye say they na operate as a left center back Ediama PSG Beraldo so se Kopama move inside who expected the left center back of PSG Beraldo say on close Kopama ho ana papa friend say Enzo Maresca chere say was steady PSG team no ento yusu Joao Pedro edi pini Abrante friend say Beraldo so Joao Pedro no untimi nkogina Kopama so Tembia no Joao Pedro gina Beraldo so untimi nkogina Kopama so eno na ma Kopama that freedom to manipulate PSG bobuko no that was the plan so we check Chelsea team na mami the full view of the pitch full view no can try there her full view her space Chelsea be a PSG team nim where Enzo Maresca Cansano full view of the pitch new we be omu team nim wa creating spaces Chelsea betima progressive ball no so Chelsea do the final third Chelsea enya 5 players with the last line of the final third 5 players no Pedro Neto Joao Pedro Kopama Malo Gusto mami the next picture anytime be at Chelsea be called the final third be and these 5 players Pedro Neto on the left side Malo Gusto on the right side Kopama moving inside Pedro Neto and Enzo Fernandez or more 5 players or the final third of PSG and to time be no me call 5v5 5v5 PSG were 5 players which Chelsea were 5 players or more running on out number and Chelsea were power the crab the speed neighbor so in terms of attack we say Chelsea dominate PSG bobuko no almost 5 shot on target or say 3 and only 3 big chances master class from Enzo Maresca and Chelsea so yeah attack here na Chelsea better say Chelsea lose ball no defend here that was the key moment adia ba ko ebu Chelsea play how without the ball no me very disciplined say who defended now person will apply the principles of defending there were 5 principles of defending the moment habe me say ba ko pe o be chiro by any Chelsea to me apply all the 5 principles of defending you say game na say the first 10 minutes na Chelsea defend here or come man to man press man to man no omo focus engineer PSG 4 players ni so but omo focus was on the ball say omo ma PSG 4 ne manipulate ball no emfa ball ne ball manim enya de omo pe because PSG 4 ne pa ball ni kura omo pe ball ne pass enti see e come man to man na obeje say ye mark player ni mum by there be ye ma won enye comfortable on the ball any ye can say the ball oriented Saturday na me church say only PSG be shia now person stop you no mun create chances no mun feel comfortable on the ball now men fa focus enko individual players no so for focus na echo ball no so men mun control game no so Chelsea echo man to man but mu ko ball oriented almost stop a lot of balls but anytime you be man to man no make sure say omu protect the central corridor in finfi on be protect because PSG team no say midfield no e control game and omu timi bem so Chelsea man to man pokra na omu protect the central area e go to a time Chelsea decided say omo nko high man to man biem ye be city deep abayechi mame the next picture so omo city deep abayechi then ombe use a 5-2-3 deep shape 5-2-3 deep shape no then again no twa still na no centrally omo sa close and to ye Vitinha o ye Fabian Ruiz Pena o ye Joao Neves they be at Chelsea our numbers in the central midfield area and to feel comfortable. Then again, Pedro Neto on the left side. Anytime you be defend the deep no, Pedro Neto beka kukureya ho just to stop Hakimi Ashraf. Enti enu adwuma ba ko Pedro Neto ye ya mani gye ho pa no sa defensive cover or the ma kukureya. Omutimi temi Hakimi Ashraf wentimi anya the best out of this boy. Enti sa wo check enu Chelsea can first half no ma wi adwuma no. Onim say first half na Kvaratskhelia 9 akabo 17 pe. Ye ball first half no. Kvaratskhelia 9 akabo 17. Omu main man Dembele first half na akabo 29.
Omu nyabo ni bimbo because of how
Chelsea here adwuma no. The first 45 minutes so the entire PSG team omu 2 key passes. So Chelsea re adwuma in the first 45 minutes untimi take anything away from Chelsea. Individual performance, oh my god. Robert Sanchez. Omu say there Sanchez. Enra na say Peter Cech ne dem. Ne timing, composure, anticipation, reflexes. How we commanding the box. Oh ye say save so. Chelsea is a trainer. Robert Sanchez saves in 6. Na the manager ne ho pokra na sa accurate boss na all bono. Bo bi obetwa ko na nimbia ne ko sini player so. and ultimately display very well. Malo Gusto, arguably the best game for Chelsea. But now Malo Gusto boy, you know, Ken when he runs, say oh yeah runner. One time here, they be opponent in the baby too. But yeah run be or time in the runs, and a composure and a decision making. Excellent display from this chap. Or the right back and Kukureya. Chelsea are 2 player on the left side. Kukureya there, a 50 euros on floppy beam.
Kukureya for Ballon d'Or.
After euros, Kukureya will be checking the performance.
That's a trophy. Wajibi Chobiana.
The performance was wrong. And Caicedo there, he is the engine of Chelsea. Solid defensive midfielder, Caicedo.
I don't know what deserve team of the tournament in the chain. Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez.
Enzo tournament wa bobo pound.
I saw money from Menenze ne. Oh, Chelsea one match no ma bonya no.
Oh, Debbie. Me one dey Debbie. Chelsea from match day 1.
Debbie match ne dey se ko pa ma ya ye di no nkomo the end of the best player.
Every single game be at Chelsea about tournament be no they have done their best.
But maybe some question. Then before final one and the best player na ko pa ma.
Oh, say final na asesa bibia okopama.
Final na de muedu.
Emuedu. By Caicedo
no mo show mo team no muedu.
Anwedin. Now, one heard the performance of Chaloba and Levi Kowo.
Na Chaloba no, ono na say me so mo so manako. Na Chaloba boy dey say on dey so boy on makino so munya.
Kopama so dey wa kire say a big game player. By King.
Ntono Fluminense mo ne Botafogo mo na awu hu no.
Big games.
Onya PSG Madrid
and stage
Barcelona
stage kesi.
Me peda amenya Barca Lamine Kopama na mahade.
And Ken. Obi adwen ko sa de we so ba ma men kasa asem we. Chelsea video analyst, omo technical analyst and omo match day analyst. Obi anko he baby na Chelsea tie the ball nefa. Chelsea goals ni nyom de to Donnarumma right. Goals at Chelsea share ni na even Kopama first ball no boy na anko she no omo de to the right. The video analyst of Chelsea analyzed Donnarumma and who say oh be ni weakness or divert or right or break. That's the reason why Kopama nya bo bia na de to right on. Goals ni na pam ko check it.
Donnarumma right one ye.
The video analysis of Chelsea say the most important thing Chelsea are say omo quality ombetimabo say akase ombetima sustaining this performance. Wow. I believe Chelsea team okay omo deserve every credit and yembo Chelsea for na abaso just 1 minute per na member me transfer on them. Meno ka say Liverpool for monitor the situation of Nkuku. Liverpool monitor the situation of Nkuku.
Mateta nyane.
Yes, Mateta ni Liverpool for Mateta representative any Liverpool for Koshia or Paris.
Obi Anton na yemi pa.
Mateta ne representative ne Liverpool for Koshia or Paris. Barcelona so ne Brian Zaragoza and common no akoso. Onso oye Bayern player no kobo loan wo Osasuna. Enti nkomo na ekoso na Arsenal for say before say on beko pre-season no omo hwe so betima announce on betimenya 6 players e official. On say already Kepa man announce Zubimendi man announce Norga man announce omo hwe say Madueke ombe wie Masquerade ombe wie ana Yokares. So before say pre-season the be chance ombe tu kwan no e was some officially o announce 6 players.
Well, yemfa enunsi okwambetela ene regenum no odo sembre na also for
Ken made us say before this game Central for Bisa Enzo Maresca question say how is he going to cope with Paris Saint-Germain dominating the game? Because according to the journalist, they knew that PSG for never dominate the game, no. Into Obisa Enzo Maresca say, Obey dying. No one manage the game now. Bra PSG for boboning na. Then Enzo Maresca goes like, "Who told you say Chelsea PSG never dominate the game, no?" That was the answer Enzo Maresca the man sent training, no. Who told you that PSG were going to dominate the game? Inti honestly, me tie sa interview no. Na eye me mienu say, well, coach no we throw short to say, I'm a PSG for more ball nyina. On also on a plan. Because throughout the interview, he kept on mentioning and say, almost also a plan. Chelsea had a plan. See, I was very particular knowing say, plan and a dang. Ken, you start the game no 24 seconds. Now normally, finals the year bar. Say about finals, you start the game or be careful. But what in command me no? Because you start the game, every team is cautious, especially team noir or team among for full only a best no. You need to be very cautious. But 24 seconds inside the game, I realized something about the Chelsea team. Say, and ya dear mama PH4 no after Montrasa. PH4 na after ball. And Omoya build up. Trevor Chalobah almost center back no. Offering the center back line what did we gidi air track Fabian Rees or your midfielder. We're free the center back track who midfield. 24 seconds. And when the first picture that paints you and say, hey, and the Chelsea are going to go 1v1. Omo for space. Because the Chelsea our plan for fra. Yes, starting game now bare first 5 minutes here, but right from the beginning of the game, Chelsea for a show intent to say, hey, 1v1 Obia Bejina Bakoso. Second example, Famiko on the 6 minutes. Now, PH4 goalkeeper Donnarumma Fabo. Obebopo ni di sim. Joao Pedro are ready on the alert. Say Okwako chase Lucas Barredo. Enzo aye on the alert. Say Okwako chase Marquinhos now. So what it means they say Donnarumma on team passing man to 2 center halves no. Into Vitinha air drop it deep about before ball. Watch Rejames. Rejames susu di nechisa de ne ko. Say main premier number 1 in Famao. Another example of the 1v1. Chelsea were going to do that. Now game you know. First coach let's say first 10 minutes. Maybe I extend the first 15 minutes. And then who say, nah, kid, Chelsea fast surprising because men susu da. Say Chelsea be that aggressive. Look, yes, the 1v1 situations, kid, that's what I say. 1v1 no, and yet the ultimate we are win you. Say we be 1v1, say man to man, obi amfa no yonkwa. Na say we need technical qualities to defend that, you are doomed. Especially PH4 no Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Omo Ousmane Dembele. Or Desire Doué. These are 3 players 1v1 on betchon meboa. It is a coach. Ekasi yambo man to man. Na just owo GDA pass Marco Kurela ebe stop Desire Doué. Na just owo GDA pass Kivicha Kvaratskhelia. Ontimi ntwi formal logos to so. Then your GDA pass Levi Cole may make sure say Dembele ntimi mo bo ni bi. Say yes GDA na coach untimi nye man to man da against this Paris Saint-Germain team. Because meant for the day about man to man, Moises Caicedo aggression. Say I'm bogi digidia. Caicedo be bogi digidia che omo. James I will made for the gidi obebo. But my fear was that Sakivicha Kvaratskhelia footballer Malo goes to 1v1 obeye ten. Cucurella, how is he going to manage Desire Doué, Dembele, ebeye ten? But the Chelsea back four, excellent. What him say? Game no, Dembele ball 90 minutes. The night can ball 2 pair over Chelsea penalty box anymore. Dembele, Ballon d'Or contender, Ballon d'Or man on crowd here. The night can ball 2. Look, let me tell you something. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia, the night can ball 3 over Chelsea penalty box anymore. Dembele 2. And Desire Doué 5. Into our front 3 no. Game na your boy ni nyina, 9 can ball 10 pair. These were the front 3. Into the tone for the game was that Chelsea were going to go man to man and the aggression was going to be very tough. First 15 minutes, it was excellent. Dear Tosubio, Ken, and now on Saturday, one of those discussions we're having, they say, PH4 no be some weak points and them say, oh, we all can agree, say PH weak points no almost central defense. And I'm crowd me BM can say, back four ne say. Hakimi or Bopa but or recover ayana a slow kakra. Marquinhos or ye weak. Lucas Barredo cradi enye. It is a PH back four no and a young weakness. A quite ben na Chelsea be faso e dey breaking off on the back four. That was the argument. And one thing we discussed was that me catch Chelsea Saturday and he said, me menya. In Chelsea court training grounds, I want to born name Robert Sanchez. I'm to man one on Obia corner, so Obi corners one a ball long ball. I'm man ball long balls, because that was the only way Chelsea could have done that. Look, and now Chelsea boy experience. I'm Sanchez ebo 7 long balls pay me patch me pa. Against Esperance, about 7 long balls. Against Palmeiras, long balls or ball in the 90 minutes, about 8 pay. Against Fluminense, about 8 long balls. And now on ball against Benfica, about long balls 7. Intuition long balls are now all one 7, 8, 7, 8 throughout 90 minutes. And now against Paris Saint-Germain, about 26. About 26. Into the average long balls are normally about 8, 7, 8, 7 throughout 90 minutes. Bisa say at the PAG game no about long balls maku 26. Start here 35 seconds inside the game. I want necessary PAG for who be say. Look, Robert Sanchez entire win is coach in the crown need normally on time and in ball long balls, but me up to now. My shake me tiwana me share game na me share highlights. Me share Robert Sanchez Robert Sanchez na minim no na. Because on him sa long balls ni bebre bogidi say akwa ne pinpoint o obo na kwesi ni player so. I'm like wow. In as much as we want to talk about the attackers, yes, that some of the individual players played well. But obi obo oya dear pa me Robert Sanchez oye saves name of the long balls in the breaky PH for no. Because he kept on doing the 26 long balls. Obo na when a Freeman now be far ball, not the ball no afa and again Chelsea for target say. Sa Nuno Mendes. Well, now listen, and yes, Nuno Mendes was a bad player. So, and now me commentaries, baby, it got me sad. We are left back now, Oba. You are always supported by your left center back. We are right back now, Oba. You are always supported by your right center back. What's the Micho ya say? Lucas Barredo no onya di o. Kwame, akwaro. Tie, me anya Barredo no anye PAG na mehwe no mehwe nkwara na those the ombamyemyenu na ba PAG ba ko bi na efa no Gabriel Moscado ono ni team kwabo no na masses on kana Chelsea for na epe no omufa 2 players Barado no style no ye star bi kakra enu ti no mkofa William Pacho bai we wo hoda na makofa Pacho di naba
but enu ade na Makinos ye bo no Ken Makinos so che say
na say Makinos
say pressure ball mo so da bia meka unso be one of the best defenders who football based on ball no more star but then say no first test by na ball come so no still I just say untimi
Ken PAG team no Bobia come so amuntimi o enye game we nko an o
because on Aston Villa dey na
o sha Aston Villa game na kiti na Bayern Munich oh omo de enye some ye bad team o omo weak point team bia wo wiase bia wo ni weak point PAG weak point ay omo center backs no through Marquinhos
but then already na Kwame 5 Chelsea were 5 players at time bi omo tata omo nti omo ntimi mo ball so about sa 2 central defenders no omo hunye hu bi asa because Berardo ya already o PAG o din o bobo ne kakra but we need live call what's the difference be anim
all kware ni bobo chen bebre ebe ken
Chalaba onya de nchen Chalaba
but because Berardo
system no fa no o se Madrid 5 no obobi and 4 no obobi
na say ken any dey set on say Madrid did not really attack them that well
on the money of
why Madrid for now oh na say no man sit down tackle you see on say we made mention of Chelsea for omo attacking PAG omo the 5 players na they attack omo
the 5
exactly Chelsea for build up normally omo build it up in a 3-2-5 but watch this Chelsea ya build up be had in previous games Kukurela ko enimu obi game we say Kukuko
na
Hakimi na de ma Hakimi omo bo ni bi no enye Kuku look and Pedro Neto he was my main man look Pedro Neto he was playing as a left wing back from 9 minutes where 9 minutes Shabebia ojina and now Chelsea defended in a 5-2-3 Pedro Neto was playing as the left wing back basically in the game he made sure say Hakimi omobo nibi senior beya Kuku will have time on Desire Doe. This is 9 minutes. Mama, another example. Another example because of time. This is another game. 16th minute. Pacho, Shasro wine ejina ho. Pedro Neto. Wa make wine.
Hakimi.
He did that throughout the game. Chelsea defended BR because Chelsea high pressing. It was mid press. PSG for the bypass the first line and about 5 at the back. It's PSG for their home here. Now they tweak their system and I'm call 3-1-6. Next one 3-1-6 because Chelsea were defending in back 5. Look, this is PSG still. Now the difference is woman say, and now no here discuss Real Madrid. Me get you say, any problem? So won't pressing a higher, and yet. Such I'm for Takana, Obia is a so press high. I kept on telling you, say that is not the way out. Obuawa, or yeah, no problem. Chelsea did not do that high, or yeah, mid press. Name say Chelsea folk go chira. Unlike Madrid, omujine now for the possible in the name. Chelsea did not go chire, but very, very compact. Madrid were at the back, but they were not compact. Unlike Chelsea, they were very compact. Now, Moise Caicedo, defensive midfielder with the yellow card in a crucial game. You have Vitinha around you. Who are Dembele and not drop it back. Who are Neves, who are Fabian Ruiz. Now when the another yellow card. Yet he was extremely aggressive. But Moise Caicedo not also so careful.
Okay, for referee and Ramen was saying any other power baby.
And not Chelsea for 3 yellow cards. I thought he said, Malo goes to money.
Pedro to the next Cody. Chelsea
for now, the plan was to be very aggressive on them. What I say, Ken, Maresca, Wabojuma. I think say, Chelsea,
game no, and Edelson, a beam, and so Eddie Amano, and yet your channel. Biggie, Ken, say, Bibi Abokodia. Yamia don't be there. Daben also Timo Bedi won't come say.
Nyamea Dumba, Enche,
United Enche.
Nyamea, since I'm saying Nyamea Dumwa.
These are Marine and Crown train. There be also good training.
I say, when Dana, Kennedy would train you cry, show any would train the assassin busy. It's in a day or so much training. Now, my members Enzo Maresca and Chelsea Abaso. They have done extremely well. Honestly speaking, the movie or no more. Now you need to GD no Chelsea team anymore. Na me ni GD say yakobo Club World Cup. Ye bebo be wi no. Na team a ye boni din say waje Club World Cup ye Chelsea. Se me kasa na me wo sa GD na me twantro. Na me ni sa GD no. Ba could say. Tournament ne chance ye gradually. Chelsea born home modern. But even with the na Chelsea ye ni nyina no, people still had doubts. Chelsea bebo be hye, ye se Chelsea nya de team no ne boy ye ne nye. Eti Chelsea born a oboni nyina no, e ye team se fofofo na Chelsea bo. Yen China Chelsea nkonko piem of finals and I say onshia team or tough. Fortunately for Chelsea, the toughest opponent our Club World Cup was in the finals against Paris Saint-Germain. The toughest opponent na Chelsea man here the easiest match for Chelsea throughout the tournament. It's every obstacle, every hurdle.
Match Chelsea.
Yeah, former Chelsea Club World Cup PSG.
Oza.
Yes.
So omo without an Esperance.
LAFC.
There be by Esperance.
Esperance Flamingo.
Ndina Esperance e didn't change.
Look at the Chelsea performance and now.
The games omo boni na
games no boni na dey here for cry Paris Saint-Germain game. And may sure say, I based on ansema amanfo aka proud to the game. Not players in there aware. Not technical team in there aware. So they had to silence everybody. Said they are in to do something for themselves. And Enzo Maresca understood the assignment. Adia ba ko ebe benya results say yem biti the Paris Saint-Germain press. Si e betimi biti press na e was one dey aggressive e wo park no so. Ye ru ni wia. Na Paris Saint-Germain so ya aggressive no press ya den na ye. We still have to beat the press into anu ye be call for long balls. Etu omo bo no omo ball anymore. Na Chelsea abobo na to omo chi. Na Chelsea akwa. Till with the exception of the third goal, the first 2 goals came as a result of those long balls. And at Chelsea dinya di odibenya e wo game ni mu ye bo game we na Copa ma abon homodi a memeti he nyame wanwa ye bo game we na Enzo Fernandez abon homodi a nyame wanwa Caicedo abon homodi a nyame wanwa Kukuela enya good game akene nyame wanwa but there are certain players e wo Chelsea team ni mu a de bia ye come asem so homodi mo nkonkan Malo Gusto ye number 1 of the strongest department for Paris Saint-Germain the left flank Bebia Nuno Mendes ne Carrascal adano Ushia Paris Saint-Germain bobo na aso ye hwan baby a den ba ko pa no ba Malo Gusto e make sure so obema hono na an easy route for Chelsea bobo no it goes na Chelsea she no attack na Chelsea you know. The strongest department for Paris Saint-Germain emu dodo na ho na no mo de fa na ye Malo Gusta da Roma abrante na meka na asem de bia say ne modern one wo form nkon kan fa Chelsea no he did extremely well yesterday. Rhys James ekwa gina mfimfini wa koma kai say do support ken before the start of the match na Chelsea supporters ni bia shall see criticize coach and lineup any selection, but at the end of the day it paid off. Robert Sanchez hugely criticized. It's the Chelsea team there ken Enra the guys made sure that they were going to be at the party. So here we are say Chelsea in Bobo team bia they are the champions of the world. And at the end Enzo Maresca and Chelsea are you know. Apart from pressure, they bomb so America the last time they are sending pressure to other managers. Season na ya baba be rem Mikel Arteta ni excuse. Season na ya baba be rem Ruben Amorim ni excuse because ejuma na Enzo Maresca aye within a year no. You can't stay more than a year. Now man me mediocre performance. No be a man mejeje also. Congratulations to Chelsea, they've done very well and no more a deserved winners Ken Liverpool. Any Jean-Philippe Mateta nkomo no. I am one person and me feel say o Liverpool bobo ko no baby o mugina. Now Jean-Philippe Mateta so baby o gina. Between these two teams. Sawari we baswa ebebo both parties. The last time I was talking about Mateta to Manchester United, it was a move on me. Na me mpese ebebaso. Enti I am sure say obi beka say eya den na o ko Liverpool there. O ka say Liverpool there ne ye. We are talking about Manchester United Obehia players omo ba ye na no they should give numbers abnormal because baby Manchester United done nye. But Liverpool on the other hand say who the Liverpool nkoma they have an already established team. It's the team is established now for players 1 or 2 e de ba be wuramu a em fa only player ne body mbon mpem bebre na ya na ekoye aside no Liverpool animu honom no season na ye bowie ye and the last 2 seasons say o kasa seasons di me no abomu a ke na Liverpool 2 strikers and a Diogo Jota and Darwin Nunes. These were the 2 strikers for Liverpool. Last 2 seasons, no more than what saying. Season now, last 2 seasons, you know. Diogo Jota actually 10 goals. Darwin Nunes actually 11 goals. And the Liverpool Bobo no. Ken last season, Jean-Philippe Mateta actually 16 goals for Crystal Palace. And then clearly on your numbers and they change these 2 players. You real last season, here you bowie Diogo Jota actually 6 goals. Darwin Nunes actually 5 goals e wo league ni mu. Jean-Philippe Mateta scored 14 goals. And clearly, ne more for the past 2 seasons. A better chance at Liverpool 2 strikers no. Now, in common Liverpool be here strikers because Diogo Jota ni hobium on Liverpool bobo no. Nyame mfa ye nuane kransie ye. Darwin Nunes so Liverpool aye mana ye clear say on here brantie no or ton no. Ama Napoli mpo aba animu a wakoti 43 but Liverpool to up 70 enti nkomoni gusu e koso it is a 2 strikers ni one man Liverpool be here 2 strikers biem to fill in that position 2 no Jean-Philippe Mateta ye 1 number 2 Alexander Isak menu mienu nimse from day 1 a transfers in the chance you know Liverpool priority signing at the number 9 position has been Alexander Isak. And Alexander Isak and Jean-Philippe Mateta all compare. Isak is a better striker than Jean-Philippe Mateta. But so when Isak no baba be start as o number 1. No na Jean-Philippe Mateta. I no so about Premier League na tiase and the numbers are match. So for the past 2 seasons Odiama no so baba be show no a backup to the number 9 position. And until na make us say enya bad in absence of a player friend Alexander Isak no. Jean-Philippe Mateta betimi step in. No banging in the goals e the Liverpool bobo no. Aside eno so munya Mateta na Isak amampoa. You have a certain Mohamed Salah. At time ana o strikers and 5 and 6 last season nimpono. Onu timi share 29. Emma ODG league. And clearly, Obi only share 14 in the just ended season. Eba be kanwa. It is going to help the Liverpool attacking machinery. And I believe sir, this player is going to be a very good addition to the Liverpool setup, especially when Obaba be backup to Alexander Isak. Should they get him at the number 9 position for Liverpool? So for me, these are my reasons in America say our Riane Baswa for Jean-Philippe Mateta and Liverpool. A be a good deal for both parties and a be bomu me
Mateta.
Yes.
Okay, that one is quite very so.
Sure. A be very good.
Mateta, there's a one say striker.
Aye, me accept story but who so when you
the dressing na koye say and the pimpinisi no aka say clubs ni na ampe no clubs ni na supporters bia no the way we see keka na tade ni shame no.
He's a good player.
And that's all man atade e no.
For Manchester you ni Mohamed Salah ho.
Muna na seka muna ezo munyama.
And na make say yen ni Salah type. Unza Salah wo Liverpool no last season. Diogo Jota share 6, Darwin Núñez share 5. But Salah numbers in Liverpool na G League no. It is a Manchester United will be otimi numbers kaka. E we ni mu wono ma. Why consistent. And I offer Mateta be count the ankenye problem.
Well, me that's yem fancy